Acheke. Nyancho. Oh, 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 oh. Moka moile barabu kadomo. Dima sadia tuliye kani madam. Makamulim. Kibar lebenda barabu kadomo baba. Acheke. Dima kataile tulolo inna baba. Washington State nkoluko. Ikomo. Nkoluko. Ikomo. Washington State nkoluko. Ikomo. Nkoluko. Ikomo. Sa apply no kaniyatare mantara do kola. Ikomo. Ibe do kola. Foi mantara do kola. Working family task credit going fele mesilo kan katanyining. Signing amoy signing ya moy fanay wuli yatanyining. Sibe sito wuli efisiati ko nibe wasentim bankoka. Cairo na tay konko baila wasino babule yatanyining. February 1st la bela chila na mukuto wasentim bankoka. Na modila siyade jano bani nyul mankan. Fali malonko nyurbe ma koyro lela. Fali malonko nyulbe ma rolela. Fali malon nyulbe ma koyro lela. Fali malonko nyulbe ma rolela. Washington State yekibaro lela tanma. Oh oh bejambaro lela. Washington State yekibaro lela tanma. Bejambaro lela kodo kuladu na jambaro du malambalu. Ibato lela kodo kuladu na jambaro du malambalu. Ibato lela. Washington West Africa sentankoli kola boy. Ikona a place in Minava. Working families tas craving sanyini. Ikona a place muna Minava. Working families tas craving sanyini. Manke don toro tiborola soya tanyini. Kila no sign sign yena mo kanin sign sign miliardo ku 2022 wala baso kala sign sign hani dora kirinde do kongo za daga sign sign manza gundala na mo bunda sartol dundile sign sign ikonga nanga dundi juna famfana sa soto sign sign uliye katoke kweza soto jan sign sign local na mo kanin bunda wasintim banko na se fo nyurubela sontala sign sign. This one is fine nindo di wando man killing ko man sakunda la federal government nindo na sign sign. This one is fine Timandi, ni la sarto timandi, timandi, ni la sarto timandi. Sa soto keno, minka nyanta dola, wuli kilinge me fulola, ba timandi, timandi, ni la sarto timandi, timandi. Sa soto keno, minka nyanta dola, wuli kilinge me fulola, ba timandi. Makamulim. Makamulim. Kaito te bulu ma aplano koko wa wango kontak baba ko baba ba os nyala molu koko awak ali kana silla la kulo malbe kantabine koko wa wango Washington State yekibaro le natanma. Oh oh bejambaro lela. Washington State yekibaro le natanma. Bejambaro lela kodo kuladu na jambaro du malambalu. Ibato lela kodo kuladu na jambaro du malambalu. Ibato lela.
And today's Friday, yes. So 5 days, yeah. So I was in...
Yes, and of course with me is Saviour Taite, right? Also known as Flying Flags. You probably might see in his videos, in the internet, specialized on Facebook, where he actually rode from country to country. And first and foremost, tell us your name.
Yes, so just like you rightly said, my name is Saviour Daite. I'm Ghanaian born. Yeah.
Great, a Ghanaian born. And today I've seen you've actually rode all the way from Ghana to the Gambia. How many days does it take you?
Yeah, actually, on this particular one from Ghana to the Gambia, I used 5 days to cross 5 countries mainly. I left Ghana on Monday, and today is Friday. Yes, so 5 days. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I was in, Ghana. It's a bit long, so I went up north, and then I went into Burkina Faso, Mali, Senegal, and then the Gambia. So yeah, it's like every day I traveled, and then it took me 5 days to get here.
Amazing. Just out of curiosity, were you invited, or you just actually decided to came to actually witness this auspicious occasion? Because you understand that this actually represents Africa, to precise West Africa, and Ghana also is in West Africa. What actually triggered you coming to the Gambia?
Yeah, I was invited. I got a letter from the Vice President of West Africa Social Media Awards, and through Salon Adventures, Brother Mutala from Sierra Leone. Actually, I was in Sierra Leone at some point earlier late last month, and so I was going to Ghana. Just when I got to Ghana, again on my bike from Sierra Leone to Ghana, and then I got a letter that there's an award happening, and it would be a night where, yeah, I would be honored also. So I decided to take it on and come.
Interesting. What really inspired your, of course, I could say sort of a camp, or let's say, traveling from country to country using bikes? Do you do something else beside this?
So if I will be honest with you, I think the love for Africa is what is making me do what I'm doing. I always say it is not a mistake that God made me an African. So the life God has blessed me with here on earth, I will use it to love Africa. I will use it to serve Africa. I will use it to bless and unite Africa. So basically, my motorcycle adventure is not just for the thrill of the travel, but it's also to the service of mankind. Because it's not just the Gambia that I came to right now, but I have done 28 countries across the continent. I have done over 70,000 kilometers. And across the length and breadth that I've traveled, at least I smiled to a kid. I gave something to a kid. I blessed a kid. I prayed for a kid. I encouraged a kid. I took photos with kids. I put a smile on their faces. I gave them gifts. I went to orphanages. I went to prisons. Anywhere I can serve, anything I can do to help and serve in a small or a big way. So that is what is inspiring me to do what I'm doing. In fact, I don't put much of my work on social media because I'm not looking for attention. What I'm looking for is to make impact. Okay, today, it is not wrong for me to be on social media big, but I think the temptation is that you may end up wanting attention than doing the real thing you are supposed to do. Okay, so basically, I can't put everything out there online, but at least the few that I can put out there, people can see it, because I'm not out there to look for attention. I'm out there to make impact. And that is what we all should be making. Just like GTTV is also making impact online. So whichever way we are serving. So what inspired me to do what I'm doing, again, is to love, unite, serve, and bless Africa.
Amazing. And of course, that's so patriotic of you. This comes with so many challenges. Time, resources, security threats, and all that. How do you go by this?
First of all, as somebody who believes in God, I would say it's by the grace of God that I'm still on the road. Because, I don't know how others may do it. Those who don't believe in God, I don't know how they do it. But for those of us who believe in God, we depend on God for strength and courage to go to some of the deepest places. In fact, yesterday as I was coming, in Mali, I saw multiple attacks on fuel tankers, multiple attacks on military vehicles. And if you are all by yourself on the road and run into something like that, you ask yourself, what am I doing here in Mali? But you see, life in itself is adventure. Even we sitting here is an adventure. You are taking a risk to be here at this time. But just that some risks are considered to be extreme. As in the case of me being on a motorcycle across the continent, it can be in the extreme. But that is basically what it is. If it is not your time, nobody can take you out. You will finish your assignment and do whatever God has for you to do. In the face of challenge and temptation, you will be able to do it before your time comes. Again, it takes courage. It takes confidence. Adventure and comfort are never synonymous. They are separate. So if you know your calling, you know your assignment, you know what you want to do, you face the challenges head on. Because the thoughts of the challenges alone will not let you move. But you face it head on. And at the end of the day, you conquer. I can tell you, coming to the Gambia, the things I saw on the road are so discouraging that I could have just decided, I could decide to go back to Ghana, you know. But
Can you take us through some of those things? Because we've had things like that in the past. So this one guy, he's a white man, by the way, he's a people of color, and he used motorbike as well to travel Africa. You know, he got issues with this, border checkpoint folks, security personnels. Have you encountered such from security along the line asking for money? Even whereas you don't even have to give them, but just because they want to extort funds from you. Have you experienced such along the line?
to be honest with you, that is the number one challenge traveling in Africa. That is the number one. Because you just talk about danger. Now, let me ask you a question. Let's say you walk into an African country and the people are so nice, but a man in uniform who is supposed to protect you assault you because you got to a checkpoint, he asked for a bribe, and you insisted you were not going to give a bribe. So I'm saying this from an experientially relevant point because I've experienced it, where a West African country, not the border, I've already entered the border, I've been permitted to be in the country, and I was traveling from that country to another West African country, and the two checkpoints, it's just checkpoints, just to make sure that I'm safe, I'm legally in the country. They pick my passport, they see Ghana on it, they wanted to extort money from me, and I protested that this is an ECOWAS passport. It's supposed to be protecting me, not to be extorting money from me. The officer got angry and slapped me for challenging what he did. So now, who is the danger here?
Wasn't supposed to say that the security guy is actually acting the other way around.
I will say it everywhere that our security folks in West Africa are the danger we face in this sub-region, and not the people.
This is crazy though. But could you be precise? Which country actually do you encounter this?
I prefer to leave it unnamed, but it is a West African country. I prefer to leave it unnamed for a reason, because I almost pressed charges at the ECOWAS court against that officer, but I decided to forgive and let it slide. But it will not. The next time it happens, I'll press charges at the ECOWAS court so that we call some of these officers out and let them know that they are the danger and not the civilians. I can say with confidence, any day, anywhere, that some of our security personnel are the danger we face in West Africa or Africa, and not any other person, because of my experience.
Great. One final question before I actually allow you to go. Lately, we've seen the issue of unrest amid, presidents wanting to actually be in position for the longest of time. What is your take amid Africa's leaders that they actually relinquish power? They want to give chance to the younger ones and all that. What do you make of that?
You see, somebody says power corrupts, but absolute power corrupts absolutely. And I said somewhere or just now that we have four things that are really, really dragging Africa behind when it comes to development. And those are politics, religion, tribe, and nationalism. Now, none of these are wrong, but instead of us using them as a blessing or as blessings, we have weaponized them against us. Maybe let's say you are in a different tribe and I'm in a different tribe in the same country. Because your tribe dominates, you always want your face to be everywhere. So you want total dominance. But me in the minority, I will never agree to totally dominate me. I will side or form alliance with another minority tribe so we can all fight you. And that is what is happening in Africa. When your tribe dominates, you want to take absolute control. When your religion dominates, you want to take absolute control. No tolerance. It's just weaponizing all these good things towards against us. And that's what is really, really hurting all of us today. So if we get opportunity to lead, okay, let's lead well, as it is God who puts you there to lead. We don't have men and women who fear God. And that is why we have issues today. Let's put that aside. There are countries who are atheistic. They don't believe in God, but they are still doing well. Okay, so how about that one? Fine. Now, let's just be human then and get rid of this materialistic stuff or personal interest. Let's serve the people. If you are an honorable, if you are a minister, you're supposed to be ministering to the people, not the people ministering to you. But in our politics today, the ministers are sitting for us to minister to them, not they ministering to us when we put them there. I don't know. And like I said, sometimes we, the ordinary citizens, we sit and as if we can identify every single problem and they are not seeing. But no, excuse me, they see what's happening. So I think, yeah, as a concerned citizen of the land, I would just say that our leaders should just reconsider and minister to the people, be honorable unto the people, but not to use their positions to lord themselves over the people. God is watching, and one day we will face judgment. That's my take.
Great. What do you make of the Gambia, though? Is this your first time coming?
No,
what's your overall experience coming in the Gambia?
Gambians are welcoming. Gambians are receptive. Gambians are lovely. I remember one time, the first time I came to the Gambia, we were walking at the beach. There were a group of guys eating. And they invited us to come and join them eat. And that was the first time I ever had a total stranger. Like, it's not like I came to your house. I was just a random person inviting me to come and have a meal with them. I think that was quite encouraging. Again, infrastructure-wise, things are improving. The last 2 years when I was here, I saw road construction happening. 2020, I was here. This highway, the freeway, had not started. The construction work did not start. But now, I think I've seen road infrastructure really, really improving in the Gambia, and that's encouraging. Things are changing, and let the Gambia continue to grow. There's a future for the country. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I'm pleased to have you, and of course, wish you all the best of luck in your future adventures. It's amazing to interview you. Good.